Jinger Duggar is getting candid on what she and siblings went through growing up in the Duggar household. I remember a few times when we were very young, some of my siblings would take their plate of food, get ready for this. It's disgusting in the bathroom. Duggar, 30, shared on her and her husband Jeremy Vuolo's The Jinger and Jeremy podcast on Wednesday, July 31st. They would carry it and put it on the bathroom counter. My mom would be like, "Don't do that." They're going to eat it. Jinger is the sixth child of 19 kids and counting, stars Jim Bob Duggar and Michelle Duggar. The couple also shared Josh, 36, John David, 34, Jana, 34, Jill, 33, Jessa, 31, Joseph, 29, Josiah, 27, Joanna, 26, Jedediah, 25, Jeremiah, 25, Jason, 24, James, 23, Justin, 21, Jackson, 20, Johanna, 18, Jennifer, 17, Jordan Grace, 15, and Josie, 14. Jinger went on to explain how her siblings brought their food to the bathroom because they thought it was the only way they would be able to eat. That's literally what they thought. "I'm not going to be able to eat my food because somebody's going to take it, and we might not have enough food for seconds today," she shared. Jinger's confession comes less than 2 months after she opened up about where her relationship stands with her parents now. "I'm grateful for my childhood. It was not perfect. I shared a lot of difficulties that I struggled with throughout my childhood, but at the end of the day, I'm grateful for my parents," Jinger shared during a June appearance on the Unplanned podcast. "I love them. We have differences. Everything's not perfect between us, but I think that at the end of the day, I love them and I know that they know that." Following the release of her memoir, Becoming Free Indeed, Disentangling Faith from Fear, in 2023, which delved into her experiences growing up with the fundamentalist Christian teachings of the Institute of Basic Life Principles (IBLP), Jinger shared she had to have hard conversations with her parents. "They don't have to be happy about it, but that's what I need to do," she explained in June. "I chose to write the book from the perspective of the theology being the driving force, because I thought, if my mom reads this, if my dad reads this, if my siblings read this, how are they going to take it?" Jinger noted she chose to avoid talking about family drama in the book because she didn't want family members to be offended about anything she wrote about. "I chose to keep it focused on the issues of the teaching that I was raised in, and to keep it more broad where if anybody reads this coming out of a harmful teaching, they can be brought out of their teaching too," she added. Have you ever wondered what it's like to grow up in a family that is so large that they turn even taking hot showers into combat zones? In the most recent episode of the Jinger and Jeremy podcast, Jinger Duggar Vuolo is at last opening up about her upbringing in a family of 19. She is sharing with us, her spouse Jeremy Vuolo, a glimpse into the frequently tumultuous reality of her childhood. This is a fascinating look into the Duggar family's real life before they rose to fame on reality TV. Jinger claims she had to battle for a bathroom. Picture having just 2 bathrooms for 21 people to share. That was the Duggar family's situation before they moved into their 7,000 square foot mansion. Jinger recounted the daily challenges, noting, "When we were younger, it was more difficult because most of our rental homes only had 2 bathrooms. She went on, "There was always a line and the water would not stay hot very long, so you had to be one of the first 2 or 3 in there to have a hot shower. So, instead of enjoying a relaxing hot shower, if you weren't quick, you were left with a frigid splash." Mealtimes were equally difficult. Because food seemed to be an uncommon item, some of Jinger's siblings would go to great lengths to safeguard their plates. "I recall several instances from our childhood when my siblings would take their plates of food," she reminisced, her voice tinged with both nostalgia and disdain. "My mother used to warn, 'Don't do that in the bathroom because they'll eat it.'" While it might seem gross, the Duggars viewed it as a strategic move to ensure no one else took their food. The Duggar family didn't always eat fine cuisine when dining out. Rather, Jinger recalled about their inexpensive dinners, which consisted of green beans and cold, canned ravioli. We used to buy everything we could at Aldi since food was so inexpensive. She said, we would buy flats of cans of ravioli, green beans, and corn and eat them straight out of the can. Despite the simple nature of the meals, these mainstays were a favorite component of their childhood diet and were frequently seasoned with salt and vinegar. There were drawbacks to Michelle Duggar's popular tater tot casserole, which became known through their several TLC episodes. On TV, it quickly became a fan favorite, but Jinger and her siblings thought otherwise. When the program came on, everyone who visited the house every other day would say, "Oh, tater tot casserole, we want the famous tater tot casserole," and we would be like, "Are you kidding me?" I think all my siblings would agree because we all loved it so much. "Don't make us eat this again. It's so gross," she said. What had been a favorite dinner rapidly turned into one they wanted to stay away from. Known for their reality TV series 19 Kids and Counting On, the Duggar family showed off the opulence and challenges of running a huge household. The less glamorous side of life in the spotlight is revealed by Jinger's open observations regarding her upbringing. Her tales demonstrate the difficulties and ingenuity needed to survive in one of TV's most notorious families, from the daily struggle for hot showers to inventive solutions for food and clothing. Stay in the limelight with Editorials 24. Discover exclusive insights into your favorite stars, the latest movie buzz, and insider stories. Dive into a world where entertainment meets intrigue. Explore, engage, and be the first to know. Join us at editorials24.com and experience entertainment news like never before.